bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
They'll come out in a four-receiver look. Three men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Hey, check Mike 45. I'm coming. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. 65.
SOS.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain of 32 that time. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
This is Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 34 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's going to fire one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Let's get it. 56.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. 49ers 10.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned that they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo gives to Breida. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 20-yard line.
Mike, here we go. 180. 2.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
Let's go. Here we go. 180. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go. 21. Here we go. 11. Go team. Spill. No.
Here's Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
1, Omaha. Watch the 61. Matchbox lights.
Mostert. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 51 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Here's Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 12. Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike 66, bullet high.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the passes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Mike 20! Mike 5-4. Block! General West!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
21.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
11. Go. I got this. Wild Bill. Right there, 54.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards, first down Niners. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Here we go. 180! Mike 5-4. 11. Screen. Watch the screen.
Here's Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
21. Here we go.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
21.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
54, right there. 54, Mike. I'm coming for you, son.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, gun. 54. Mike, 54. Let's go, baby. 11. Get that ball.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check hot. 49. Check 49. Green, triple T. Check 99. Check 99. Easy. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. On 3rd down, Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go. 45.
They run with Breida. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good.
Yeah.
Backside guys,
Man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucs' 23-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They're going to need some therapy.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
QB's traps. Let's go.
Hey, gun!
45. Check Mike 45.
1, Omaha.
45's the mic. It's our field. It's our field.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Shaquille Barrett, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play. An absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. It's an end around with Perriman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Stay with your man.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Throwing, Winston. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Jameis to throw it. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Ready? Flag, what you got? 54, right, 54. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. T.J. Logan, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Buccaneers 7, 49ers nothing. Bradley Pinion gets it off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Slam, wait. Big Dan, big Eddie Weber. Wait.
2nd and 5 now. Winston, he's going to look deep for... It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad Perriman, 66 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, 49ers nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
11.
45.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Y'all playing the wrong. I got you. 2. 45. 65. Go.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They're running it. 11. Hey, one set.
Now Garoppolo. He finds an opening past the 40. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
2.
Mike 54.
Okay, double up. Hey, gun.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Past the 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
12.
2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
21. Hey, seam 6.
from the gun on third. Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Winston.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat...
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And it's 21-3. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
11.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
21.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch man.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness,
Here we go.
There's a premium for all of that now.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Clock.
Tackle.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And a catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28.
21. I got you.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Black.
Hey, watch Sam.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
45. Mike 45.
21.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 28 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 38-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Big gas.
Green, come see.
To throw is Winston. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
you, boy. I got you, boy.
Green, triple T.
Henry. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Easy. Let's go.
On first down, Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
He's coming.
Hey, stop.
Again, it's Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Winston. Jones has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Now Jones. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 37 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Small mark.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
build from the ground up.
Executed well before we get out of here. And
I love beating these big franchise markets, right? I love it. Let's go. What you got? Nothing. He needs some extra firepower. No, we got all the firepower.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that's complete.
Come here, young man. He's still trying to get the ball. Come here, young man.
Before being corralled. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Check. Walk 54. Walk 21. Here we go.
Go get it. Go get it. We know what we want. Go get it. Go get it. We know what we want. Go get it.
21. I got you.
We got all the firepower.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Give me my shit, nigga.
There's one that's intercepted.
Snuck back out there.
Picks it.
Quick baby, they got him anyway.
Right at the 44-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an
He couldn't handle it. Can't handle it. He get out the kitchen, nigga. Went out there to San Fran. Can't handle it. He get out the kitchen.